welcome back to another episode of KTR Videos. Today's tutorial will be on another Season 5 Shopkin, and this time it's the rare Shopkin Cute Fruit Jello. So stay tuned if you want to learn how to draw her step by step. Okay guys, we're going to start off with her body. So let's go ahead and come down here and make a line like this. And you know what, let me go ahead and zoom in just a little bit for you. Okay, coming back to that line that we started, let's go ahead and start to curve up like this. Okay, and then from here, let me see here, let's go up a little bit more like this. And then come down here, we're gonna go ahead and draw her first hand in here. So we'll come around like this, kind of like making a bean shape here, okay? And then loop back around like this. So if you look at it, it kind of looks like a jelly bean. And then from here, let's go ahead and draw a line curving downward and then across, like that, okay? So again, we're working on the outside of her body. All right, jumping down here, let's add her foot, which is a semicircle like this. And then jump over here to the side, come down and across, and then we're gonna stop about here because her other foot cuts it off a little bit. So we're gonna draw another semicircle on this side like this. And then coming around here up like this. Okay. And then draw a line like this. We're going to continue on with her body. Coming up like this. And let's see, from here, let's go ahead and add another little bump here. And then her other hand, which will be, we're going to come across and then come up and around like this. And then come to the side and then draw a straight line across. And there we have her other hand. And then just a curved line at the bottom like that. And then we will, from here, come up a little bit, curving ever so slightly. A little bit more, let's extend it, like that. All right, now on the top, she has like this flower thing here. So we're gonna draw some petals by making some semicircles. So here's 1, and then 2, 3, 4, and then a tiny one right over there, okay? Don't worry if it's not exactly perfect, if you have 5 petals or 6 petals or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Now I'm just drawing these little circles that she has here. The first one's a semicircle, but the rest will be circles. So this one over here, erase any lines if in case they intersect a little bit. Another circle here, just a few more to go. And another one over here. Okay, so anyway, I'm just cleaning it up a little bit, erasing some of those marks. All right, now we're gonna add the strawberries that she has sitting at the top. And we'll come about here, and then come up and around, and then continue coming around and down again like this, okay? And then let's add the other one, come around and down like this. Okay, and then we're going to add the leaves that sit on top. Actually first, I'm sorry you guys, I'm just adding another little bead over there because it kind of looked awkward. But anyway, all right, let's go ahead and add the leaves at the top of the strawberries, which I'm just making like little spikes everywhere. I'm not really following the picture, I'm kind of doing my own thing, and you can do the same, like this, and then erase any lines inside. Okay, and then the same thing over here, making like a spiky type star over here. Okay, and then erase. Okay, like that. And then inside the strawberry, let's go ahead and add some of the seeds, just little dots, like this, and this. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna draw these lines that she has that kind of makes her look like a thing of Jello. So there's one here, then there's one about here, and then leaving a bigger space because we're going to be putting her face right here in this space. So we're going to draw the other line over here, like that, and then one more like this. Okay, perfect. And then from here, let's add some more strawberries. So we're gonna make a half of a heart here with a little oval and some seeds, and then this one is a whole heart. So draw a heart in there with a little oval and some seeds. And then another heart in this piece, like this, and then an oval inside, and then little seeds. Okay, and then let's add another heart over here. And again, the oval and the seeds inside. And then over here, it's a half of a heart. So just half, and then the oval and a couple of seeds. Okay, now let's go ahead and add her mouth. It's a little bit above the feet, and make a small curved line and then come down like this. Okay, and then we're gonna add a curved line inside for her tongue, like that. And let me zoom in here so you can kind of get a better look. And then add just a little small semicircle for her nose, and then her eyes are circles. So go ahead and draw a small circle, like this. And then inside, draw a curved line. And this is for her iris. And then a small circle inside for her pupil. And then her little glare spots inside. And her eyelashes. And then let's go ahead and draw another one, a little bit of space, and go ahead and draw that circle. And then let me fix this a little bit here. Okay, and then that curved line inside this eye as well for her iris. A small circle inside for her pupil. And then some glare spots and her eyelashes. Let me first make this a little bit thinner. She was looking a little weird there. Okay, now her eyelashes. Okay, and then we're gonna add her eyebrows. So there's one here and another one about here. All right, guys, well, that is the end of the drawing portion of the adorable cute fruit Jello. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you want to watch as I color her in or try to color her in along with me, then just grab your stuff and keep watching the video. Here are the colors that I will be using today. I know that it looks like it's a lot, but a lot of these are just going to be used for little things. But anyway, starting from the left, I have blue, followed by a dark blue, then pink, black, dark red, normal red color, dark green, green. This next one is like a mix between purple and red. It's like a purplish red color. Then I have an aqua color that's going to be for the bottom portion of cute fruit Jello. And then the next one is called Jade. It's like a mixture of green and gray, and it's only going to be used for a little bit of shadow. And then I have this color here. It's like a mix of yellow and bright green combined. Okay guys, let's go ahead, as always, take our black crayon, marker, or pencil, whatever you're using, and go ahead and start off by tracing her eyes, coloring in the eyelashes, and coloring in the pupil, as I'm doing here. Okay, then take your dark blue and trace the iris, and then switch over to your normal blue and color in the iris to give her eyes some nice color here. And once you're done with that, you're going to switch to your dark blue again and just darken up the corners of the eye and along the edges as well. And just a little bit here. Okay, and now I'm taking my aqua color and I'm going to trace her nose as well as her entire body except for the top part and the strawberries and her mouth. Don't trace that, but everything else, go ahead and trace it. This is that little aqua color that I'm going to be using to color her in as well. Now I'm taking my dark red and I'm going to start with these strawberries. So I'm going to trace these strawberries as well as the seeds. Let's just do this one first. Okay, now take your dark green and trace the little leaves over here at the top. Then take your normal green, your regular green, and color them in like this. And now let's take our red color, not the dark red, but just the normal red here, and we're going to color in the strawberry entirely. Okay, now I'm using my dark red and tracing the strawberry. Now taking the dark green and tracing the leaves and coloring them in with the regular green, and then of course coloring in the strawberry now with the regular red color. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and go back to that dark red, guys, and let's trace all of these little circles here, as well as the little petals down below. Okay, and then let's take our pink, and we are going to color in, first add a little circle here at the top, because she has like a little glare there. And then go ahead and color them in, all of the little beads here, and as well as the petals down here. All right, and then I'm taking that purplish red color, it's called Process Red, and I'm just going to darken up these beads a little bit using this color, and then go ahead and darken up just the edges of these petals. All down here as well. Okay, perfect, guys, it's looking so cute. All right, now I'm taking my dark red, and I'm tracing all of these little strawberry slices that she has here. Over here as well. Okay, and then taking my red, and I'm going to shade them in. Nothing else really. I think we should just keep it simple like that. And now let's take that processed red, that purple red color. I'm going to trace her mouth, and I'm also going to color in her tongue. And then I'm going to switch to my dark red, and I'm going to color in that upper part of the inner mouth, just to kind of I don't know, give it a little bit more color here, like that. All right, now I'm taking that color that I have, that yellowish green color here, and I'm just drawing some lines all along here, because she's only this yellowish color at the top, like the top half, I should say. So another one over here. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and color her in. And remember, if you need to hit the pause button, go right ahead so you can catch up, and then you can go ahead and hit the play button when you're ready to continue. So anyway, I'm still coloring her in here, and now I'm going to take my aqua color, and I'm going to draw a circle here, a circle there, a little line here and there, a little circle here on her feet. These are all the little glares that she has, these little bubbles that I'm adding here. Okay, once you have those drawn in, then go ahead and start coloring in this bottom half. This is already coming out so nice. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, now I'm taking my, this is the aqua color still, so the same color, and I'm just mixing it in here a little bit with the yellow, just adding little streaks here and there, because if you look at a picture of her, it kind of mixes into the yellow. So I'm just adding a little bit up here at the top as well, and a little bit over here, and this bottom half of this part here. Okay, something like that. And I think the last thing is, oh no, her cheeks. Let's go ahead and add some color. I'm using my purplish red color here. I completely forgot about her cheeks, poor thing. Okay, now I'm taking my jade color. This is that grayish green. And I'm just adding some shadow on her hands, along these edges here, on her feet, on the inner, the outward part of her feet, and all along the edges, over here. This hand as well, don't forget about that, like this. All right, guys, that is the end of Cute Fruit Jello. I think she came out so cute. What do you guys think? Be sure to tell me in the comments below, and like this video if you enjoyed it. And don't forget, we love checking out your artwork, and a couple of you already have shared it with us on our Instagram. So if you haven't done so yet, share your work with us. We'd love to check it out. Well, guys, until next time, bye. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more like it, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out our Spanish channel.